This firing is a clear-cut indicator of the fact that not only do the fans not know what the fuck they want, the company doesn't know what the fuck they want to show as well. Why would you make a faction of this nature? If you remember when the tragedy of Bray Wyatt passing away occurred 3 years ago now, there were rumors about the Wyatt 6 starting, and man, initially when I saw that, I thought to myself, no way. No way they're gonna be so fucking stupid, because there is nothing you can do with a faction of this nature. Where is this gonna go? Where is a faction that's led by Uncle Howdy go anywhere? Uncle Howdy was a bad concept from the beginning, man. Even when he was with Bray Wyatt, it was just a bad fucking concept. It didn't make any sense. Uncle Howdy is a name that retards would use. It's just the truth, man. I'm sorry. It is, alright? Like, you have to think about the casual fan base, and Uncle Howdy is not a name that you can present to the casual fan base and say, oh, this character is supposed to be intimidating in some way. You just cannot do that, man. His mask was not scary, alright? It's just not gonna make any sense. His physique is not intimidating. There is nothing here. Anyway, it was supposed to be a character with supernatural powers. We never saw anything of that nature, but it was just that, man. This was fucking bullshit from the beginning. Then they have Eric Rowan and a bunch of other jabron jobbers join this guy, and it's the Wyatt 6 with 5 people actually. Who's the 6th guy? It's not a good faction. It was never a good faction. And when they debuted back then, man, all I thought to myself was, man, what are they gonna do with these guys? Maybe a tag title run, which I think they did get as well. But aside from that, there isn't much else. Like, this guy, Uncle Howdy, is not gonna go around facing fucking Cody Rhodes and CM Punk for the world title. That's not happening. He's not a main event act. What are they gonna do with this? And of course, this is the first time something like this happened as well, right? Like, a wrestler passed away, and you made a faction in, like, a sense of tribute to him. This is the first time we saw something like this, so I was a bit unsure about what the actual path is gonna be, because at the time, the fucking passing was very fresh as well, so you were like, man, they're not gonna fire these guys, because these guys are a tribute to a wrestler who's now dead. You know what I mean? Eventually it did happen, because eventually people moved on. It was like, alright man, like, this faction is the most boring fucking thing of all time, and you just cannot have these people run around for the rest of fucking eternity, right? Like, at some point you have to fucking put a break on this and tell them, well, enough's enough. You guys had your time. Now it's time to go. And that's what happened, man. Back in the day, people, I don't even know what they were expecting, man. Like, there's some people who really thought. It's crazy to think about. There are some people who really fucking thought that Uncle Howdy is gonna be some sort of a main eventer, man. They really thought that this is a main event act. They knew it's not a main event act from the very beginning. The clear indicator of this is the fact that everybody in this faction was a jobber. Alright, Dexter Lumis, Joe Casey, Nikki Cross, all these people, they are jobbers. Alright, they had Braun Strowman in the roster at that time as well. And a lot of people were wondering, oh, wonder why Braun Strowman's not a part of this faction. Or fucking Alexa Bliss as well. Like, she came back not too long after the Wyatt 6 debut. If she wasn't there, I can't remember properly, but I think she came back a bit after the Wyatt 6 debut. She also did not become a part of this faction. And the reason is just this, because this is a jobber faction, and the company did not see Strowman and Alexa Bliss as jobbers. So therefore, well, they're not gonna be a part of this faction, man. If they were, I mean, Strowman's already gone now, but if Alexa Bliss was a part of this faction, odds are she would have fucking gotten fired as well. And they did not want that, man. They did not want that for Alexa Bliss, so she wasn't a part of this. There were so many obvious indicators that this company does not value the Wyatt 6, and for good reason, man. Like, the question here is, why was this faction ever even created? There were rumors about it, but people would have moved on, man. People pass away all the time. You don't fucking create factions to give tribute to them every fucking 2 days, you know? Like, that's not how it works. You can't do that. There is nothing in this faction. This faction has not drawn a single time. This faction never entertained a single person. All that happened was that every time somebody new debuts or something like this happens, WWE, for obvious reasons, gaslights you into believing that this is the next big thing. And all the retards on the internet For some reason, they fall for this crap every time. You're seeing this again now with people like Obafemi and all that. It's not gonna land, man. It's not gonna land. It's never gonna happen. These people are not gonna main event. Fuck all, man. It's just not gonna happen. The best case scenario for Obafemi is that he main events some random pay-per-view. That's the best case scenario. He's never gonna main event WrestleMania. That will not happen. I know. It's just what it is. What can you do? With a name like Obafemi, you can't do it. But anyway, I digress. The Wyatt 6 was set for failure from the very beginning. It was a jobber faction. Not even like a mid-card faction or anything. It was a jobber faction. Nothing that they did in the last 2 years was actually entertaining. Not one fucking thing. Name me one thing, man, that they did was entertaining. When they debuted, there was this storyline that they killed fucking Chad Gable, but then Chad Gable just came around next week and he's like, oh, I'm alright. Like, he just no-sold. Death. There we go, man. That's what happened. This was a colossal failure from the beginning, and Triple H, I think, was very new in the booking thing at that time as well. Or maybe he wasn't, but like, he was in the early phase when he was still being kind of liked by some people, most people, and very, very few people were actually criticizing this guy. This was the first moment for me where I was like, man, okay, this guy has no clue what he's doing. This guy has no fucking clue. Wyatt 6 is not a good concept. It never was. And, well, it's about time that these guys fucking go off TV, man. Maybe you can give them different gimmicks and bring them back, I don't know. Like, it's not gonna make much of a difference, really. All these guys, they have tried different gimmicks as well. I don't know much about Joe Casey, but the other 4 guys, like, I've seen different gimmicks. And it's just that, man. Like, even if they do try different gimmicks, they're just gonna be undercard jobbers. So overall, wrestling fans were once again wrong, and now that they have been proven wrong, they will fucking not acknowledge this, right? So from Wyatt 6 we move to somebody else, then somebody else. Right now it's Obafemi. After Obafemi it's gonna be some other fucking asshole. Oh, Karrion Kross, that's another one. Like, people were very fucking high on Karrion Kross. See what happened there. So this is how it is, man. This is just another one of the many instances where the wrestling fans were proven wrong.